Hi there. In this video, we are going to talk about the inheritance part of the classes, and I'm going to take an example to show you how this inheritance work. So let's take the very common example of a car, which has some common properties for every car. So if you see this car, you will find that the tires are 4 in number, their headlight, and then there's the tail light and windows and blah blah. So let's work on two common properties, which is the speed of the car and the engine of the car. Now once having set these variables into place, I can create a car, as you know, as you have seen in the other videos, very easily by doing a car equal to new car. But what if you want to add certain more values? For example, you want to add a brand, or you want to add a specific car specific accessories. So for example, if we create a class, for example, sports car, and we want to give certain kind of list of accessories, and inside the sports car we have the parameters related to sports car. For example, the turbo, which may not be uh, useful for the other cars like the passenger car, but it's quite a necessity for the sports car. So how I'm going to derive this class from the car class so that it can have the speed and engine as the common parameters. And before that, let us also create another car, which is passenger car, and uh, give it, for example, dollar child seat equal to true. Okay, so a sports car and passenger car will rarely have a common set of properties except the properties that we define in the base class. Now if we want to get the variables of the base class into the derived class, all we need to do is use a keyword called as extends and put the name of the base class after extends. So now the sports car can access the variables depending on the visibility of the variables and the functions inside the derived car. And I'm going to do the same for the passenger car. So what if I want to increase the speed of the car? So I can define a default method here, public function. Let's say we can accelerate it, and every time we accelerate, it gets accelerated by +1. Okay, now let's create the object of the car and let's check out what is the speed, and once we accelerate, what is going to be the speed. So I'm giving the speed a default value of 20, and now I'm going to create a sports car. Okay, and also a passenger car, just giving them short name. Okay, and I'm going to accelerate both of them, but before that I will echo the speed of the sports car, which I'm going to get through get speed. So I have to define the speed getter also. So let's say public function and get speed. Okay, return dollar this speed. Okay, and echo this sports speed, and let's give it some identifier, sports car speed equal to Okay, and next sentence could be passenger car speed equal to, yes. Let's check this out in the browser. Okay, I corrected some error, and when I run this I am getting some error. Just check it out what error it is. Okay, I have to put the colon inside. I type too fast, and put a dot in between and give a space after the colon. So okay, so we can see that the sport card speed is 20 and the colon look really ridiculous now. So I'll remove the colon part here and run it again. So you can see that sport car speed is 20 and the passenger car speed is also 20. So where it is coming from? It's coming from the derived class. Now what if I accelerate the sports car twice and the passenger car only once? So that means $sports has been accelerated once, then $sports has been accelerated twice. Just to keep the simplicity, we can do it in much better way, but and then $pass card accelerate only once, and after doing that excuse me, do the same thing, and to maintain some sort of order, we are going to put a HTML break in between these statements so that the output becomes readable. Okay, now save it and run. So we can see that sports car will be accelerated twice and passenger car will be accelerated only once. Let's see the speed after these functions are called. Okay, I made a mistake once again. It has to be out here, here. Okay, this happens when I type too fast. So line 33 is still a problem. So we're gonna correct there also the same things. Sorry for this. Okay, yeah, so we got it, and we can see that the speed of the sports car is 20 initially and the passenger car is the same. Then it has been accelerated twice to make it 22, and the passenger car is accelerated once to make it uh, 21. So that's how you use the inherited class and the functions of the base class. Now you can build on top of it. So this is an advanced topic. So what if you had a class super sports car? Now super sports car definitely will have an engine and it will also have a speed, but it will also have the characteristics of a normal sports car. So you're going to, instead of extending it from the uh, just from the car object, you're going to extend it from the, yes, you guessed it, sports car object, and do the same kind of stuff that we did here. So I hope the concept of inheritance was clear. In the subsequent videos we are going to talk more about what the other ideas about inheritance we can utilize to make our design much better, and please wait for them. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.